This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Hole. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Looking really good, this one. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Well played, mate. Second shot here at the 10th. Great shot. And now over to Justin Rose.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Ouch, that hurts. What's in front of them, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
It's on a great line. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And down it goes. And now that finds him in first place. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Going with the 8-iron here. That should find the surface. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Yep, tracking nicely.
And down it goes. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. Good shot there, Beamer. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Well, that should find the bunker. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
This is an opportunity now to move to 17 under par.
This is their look at birdie.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
Up and down out of the bunker for birdie here, Luke. Job well done.
Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here.
Good choice. Go with the 3-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Let's begin the 14th. That's a big drive. From about 130 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's just inside the range.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Big chance here. That'll sting a bit. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
And just in the first cut here. This would be a great up and down. Oh, so close. Just a short putt remaining here. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
With the tees all the way back, it's just a fairway metal or a long iron off the tee and a wedge from there to a green that's not very deep but wide. Every once in a while, though, they'll move the tee box up, and when they do, get after it.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. This one's dialed in. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We have a par 3 on this one. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. That's the right pace. This should drop. Well done.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Currently in first position. It's time to tee off on the 18th hole. Well struck. Going with the hybrid. This one might need to set. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Time now for the 4th shot. Ooh. This is a par putt. And just a little bit of work was all that was required to complete that round. Oh, what a performance, Rich. Absolutely dominating performance.
Oh, it's been sparkling, hasn't it? It's been a pleasure to watch. It's got to be a little strange, though, having such a massive lead, because there's
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Well, that's enough from me. It's time to pull the trigger. Let's get down to the course. Putting for bogey.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Well, that's a shame not to par the first. Always hurts.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right. down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Outstanding approach shot. Good putters will make these right on 5 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
I don't mind the look of this. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. No, that's not the shot they wanted. Eddie, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Nah, this is so good. The bunker isn't even a trap.
That's some good golf right there. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer.
This for a birdie run.
Wonderful shot.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
He sits in first position, looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Yeah, well played.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
This one has eyes for the hole. And that will drop in for birdie.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
And choosing the 8-iron here. This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. That's pretty tidy. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Looking at a par 5 here. Second shot here on the 6th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Lining up the birdie putt here. This looks good. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
7th hole at the Twin Cities. Risk versus reward. Do you feel brave? Driver will get you glory, but an iron will keep you safe off the tee.
Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich. 8 feet to the cup. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. And now that finds him in first place. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pip.
Big 2 on the scorecard. That was a gallant attempt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Putting for par. There it is. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds, comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Yep, he's putting Rosie's nosy out of joint with that one. That was an incredible approach.
Putting for birdie here. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yes, but if they start thinking about it, that's where the danger happens. They have to keep their head down and keep playing on the front foot if they want to see this thing home.
Nicely done. Time for the second shot at the 10th. That was wonderfully done. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Currently in first position. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Gives a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. That's tidy. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
The old hammer hands putt. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Yes, they've made it. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Going with the 3-iron. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par on this one. Still in the lead now after that hole. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water from about 100 yards.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This one to save par.
How good was that? From downtown and gets it to drop. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
He sits in first position. We have a par 4 on this one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Opting for the 9-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Oh, well done. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. Rolling end to end. This looking nice.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
Yeah, seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Come on, you're better than that. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one. Yeah, this is lovely.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. This one's looking good. Yeah, you'll take that. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This one's right of the green.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
He's currently sitting in first place. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. Chip it in here, and he'll take the title. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
And congratulations to our player. You are the 3M Open winner for this year.
An amazing performance all around this week, coming here at TPC Twin Cities by this winner. Congratulations.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, PGA Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yeah, you're going to get fierce from Finau every day. Good luck in this rivalry. I think you're going to need it. Good shot there. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Beautiful shot.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He finds himself in a share of fourth. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
I like it. He's feeling it.
Currently 2 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Looked like they were swinging a snake, not a golf club. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? Getting ready to play their third. Oh, so close. And tapping in for par on this one. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Not bad. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh, you've made it. What a play. And back to the play, shall we? Good chance to move into third on the leaderboard. Let's hold this putt. Okay, let's head to the next. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Oh, come on, sit.
Ah, yes.
Talk about dialed in. That thing had eyes for the hole. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. The par 4 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. This putt coming up is for birdie. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Putting for the big bird here. A birdie with big wings. Go in. Wonderful putt, and that puts some real pressure on their rival now. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Playing their 5th shot. Well, that's a good move. Always nice when you can head to the top of the leaderboard. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
And that putt will drop. And he'll extend his lead.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Leading by 5 shots after that. The back 9 at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back 9 with a birdie.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one, around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Looking good so far.
Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. Well, that'll play. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Sitting at minus 11 for the day. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Ridge. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Just didn't drop. And this one is for his par. Currently 11 under par for the round. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
That's frustrating. 7 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Looking for another birdie here.
Go on, get in the hole. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Setting up in the bunker here. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second. All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat into, funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here. Nothing worse.
Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for a par here. And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now. And this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place. Time for the second shot at the 17th. And here we are with the third shot. This putt here to get to 14 under the card.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Job done. Let's head to the next. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt.
This has a real chance.
It's just about 3 feet away. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Well, there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
And that's a good place to be after the first round. But listen, there's lots of golf to be played, multiple rounds they still have to navigate through. But after the first day, it gives you a lot of confidence going forward.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead, they're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Time to face a par 4 now. Nicely done. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one looks like it's going left. That's not what they were looking for.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
That's a touch of class.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot into the third. That's nicely done. And Henny, what are they looking? Like the look of this one. Well done. Take the birdie. And now over to Tony Finau.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Getting ready to play their third.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Yeah, that one will play. Trying to get to 16 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
This is on a great line.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now. And this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place. Teeing off here at the 5th. Oh, that was flushed. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Putting for birdie.
Starting to look really good.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second. Oh, that was pure. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Yeah, nicely played. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Looking good.
And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now. And this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. That should find the cut stuff. Playing from around 230 yards.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Well, they got after that one right up near the surface. Good play.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Okay, steady now. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Oh, absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the 8th. Just needs this one to kick right. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. 13 feet to the hole. Well, that's a nice line. And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second. This hole is a par 3.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ooh. Well, that's a bit disappointing. 7 feet to the cup. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. Next up is this 2-shot hole. Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. Around 110 yards to go.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That one should find the surface. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Be the ball, Danny. No.
Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now. And this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place. Opting for the 3-iron here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
This putt about 11 feet in distance.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. This one from about 160 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Opting for the 9-iron. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Oh, caught up in some branches. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Wonderfully played. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Oh, so close. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This for par.
That gets the job done. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We've arrived at a par 5. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Quality shot, that one. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's return to live play now. And here we are with the third shot. Ouch, that hurts. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. This hole is a par 3. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second. That didn't look like their best swing to me. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Fairway bunker shots aren't the easiest, but you made that look pretty straightforward.
That dog will hunt.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Here we are at the 17th tee.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. Just didn't drop. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now. And this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That should set up another chance. And he's down there. You got a read?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Oh, just missed. Big putt for par coming up. And that will do it for this player today. And as the second round comes to a close, they've continued their wonderful play. A nice buffer there on top of the leaderboard.
Flawless is what this player has been through 2 rounds so far, Luke. Absolutely flawless. Amazing performance.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hello, Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam, and Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. 9 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That's very impressive.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? This shot is about 140 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. There's this one to kick right. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's frustrating. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And with that hole finished, And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Second shot here on the third. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Be glad to be putting now. A 7-footer right here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Super shot that.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Opting for the 9-iron. This should play. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is a 12-footer here.
Ooh, right by the hole. A par putt awaits. And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now. And this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place. Oh, it's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches. Oh, well played. This shot coming from around 220 yards. Good choice. Going with the 3-iron.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
A birdie putt awaits. Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Getting ready to play their third. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Well played, mate. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Currently in first position. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
19 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Was on a good line. Just a short putt remaining here. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
That got caught up in a few of the branches. Playing this one about 130 yards out. They get a little ground draw here. A quality shot, that. 14 feet to the cup.
This one's looking good.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second. Opting for the hybrid, I think. We need this one to bounce right. This would be a great up and down from this spot. That was a gallant attempt. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Atta boy, good shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run. This really looks good.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honour on the hole. Oh, hate it when you hook it that bad. Time for the second shot at the 14th. You like that, didn't you? There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Tracking. It's just about 3 feet away.
That starts off on a good line.
And now that finds him in first place. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Going with the 8-iron here. Lovely effort that. 15 feet to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. That's well played. Pin high.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Well played. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who elect to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Oh, what an eagle. Great putt. And let's have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now. And this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. That was a thing of beauty. He got all of that one. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And tidy-looking shot, that one. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
Classy performance this week by this player. Went out and got the job done. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
Luke, if the golf wasn't good, the weather was great. It was absolutely a pleasure to be able to join yourself and Rich and be out here on the golf course watching all the action and all these incredible rivalries.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Knot Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting. And let's see what he can do here today. Great shot. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. This one's for birdie. That's tracking. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Second shot on the second. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Putting for birdie here. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Here we are at the third. Henny, what's the player facing here?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated, it's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Going with the 3-iron. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. Close to the surface here, and the green side rough. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
And now at 3 under overall. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker. Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo. And here we are with the third shot. And just one shot off the lead. Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Going with the hybrid. Looks like this one's going to the beach. Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. And that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. Time to turn our attention to Will Zalatoris. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Nice stroke. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
And that is a nice up and down out of the green side bunker for the par.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
They've decided to club up.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Not a bad line, this. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Here at the Huckleberry Country Club, the 7th hole is a good par 4, measuring just under 450 yards.
Luke, with water down the right-hand side, most players are going to be taking a driver out and bailing down the left-hand side. Maybe something less to avoid that fairway bunker down there. Still a fairly generous fairway. From there, second shot plays downhill, about a half a club. Generous sized green, bunkers kind of dotting all sides of it, but not overly difficult. I think you can see a fair amount of birdies here.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
This one's tracking. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Going with the 7. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Surely it's going to.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently in 5th place.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Here we have a par 5. That's a good-looking shot there. Playing from around 240 yards. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, this looks pure. That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way. And that will take him to 7 under. We have a par 5 on this one.
Already in control of this tournament, looking to extend that lead on this short hole.
Good shot there, Beamer. And he's down there.
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
That's disappointing. Let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Ouch, that hurts. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
That's well holed. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. With this 11th hole, Rich, at the Huckleberry Country Club, makes you feel like there's a chance to get a birdie on the card.
Absolutely. I love this tee shot. Plays straight downhill. You see a picturesque lake in the background right there. So it's always difficult to judge exactly how far your tee shot's going to end up. Lay it up just a little bit more than you think in order to avoid that water. Second shot continually downhill. Bunkers short and right of it. Not really going to come into play. Love this hole. Love the fact that birdie is a definite possibility.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
This is a good chance. Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Going with the 6-iron here.
This one is all over it.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. How close was that to going down? Sitting at 9 under, currently in the lead. Oh, so close. This next putt is for bogey. Now 4 shots up after that hole. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Pretty good shot there.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Opting for the 5-iron. Good sounding strike, that one. Yeah, that was a safe play. 20 feet to the cup.
Putting for eagle. That always sounds good.
Gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Lining up the birdie putt here. Looking good. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That's frustrating. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
But Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
From around 140 yards here.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
That's tidy. And here we are with the third shot. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Such soft hands.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Now 5 shots up after that hole. Birdies aren't the order of the day here at the Huckleberry Country Club. It's a good par 3, measuring 207 from the back tees. Just hitting the greens, a good start, Rich.
It really is. I love how this green is designed, though, in this long par 3. Everything works back towards the center. It's all about distance control with this tee shot. Look, if you hit it the right distance, I promise you, you're going to have a really good opportunity to make a deuce.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
This one looking really good.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Good putt that. Currently 10 under for the round. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round. Now, great rhythm on that swing. This shot here from about 240 yards.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. 18 feet to the cup. Ooh, right by the hole. And that round is now in the books. Then, Rich, I could see you on the edge of your seat all day. It really was one of those cliffhanger performances. This player